It's Tuesday, and I'm here to do a Top 10 Tuesday. Top 10 Tuesday was created by the blog The Brook and the Bookish. I'm going to put a link down to the blog below, so you guys can go check it out if you want to. And yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but I really was like, cool, I like this topic. I'm going to try to do this. So here we are. This week's topic is the top 10 is not actually complete. So now I have 9. But I can't think of another one, so we're going to stick to 9 for right now. At number 9, I have the series of unfortunate events. I read the first, maybe the first and second book of this back in middle school, and yeah. So I really would like to go back and read it. I remember enjoying them. I just never went back to it. At number 8, The Giver by Lois Laurie. And The Giver is actually a quartet. I don't know if I actually will ever go back and finish the quartet. I don't know if I'll ever go back and finish the quartet, but I think I want to try to, but we'll see if that actually happens. I really did enjoy The Giver. Like, it's one of my favorite books that I've had to read for school before. It's definitely one of them. So, at number 7 is another book that I read for school, but not really for school. It's for the Mary Daly's Battle of the Book Club that I was in. It was Impulse by Ellen Hopkins. I recently found out Impulse had a second book called Perfect to it, and it seems interesting, and I feel like I might want to read it, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and throw it on the list. It's set from the perspective of the sister of one of the main 3 characters of Impulse, and so that's why I want to go. Impulse is about 3 teenagers who have all attempted suicide. So that I don't actually know what Imperfect is exactly about. Brother, the book Wolf Brother, which I actually think the series is called the Chronicles of Ancient Darkness series, and the first 3 books are with the character that I know from the first book, Wolf Brother, and the second 3 books are a different character. But Wolf Brother was this book I read back a long time ago again. And it was about a guy named Torek and his best friend who was a wolf. And they have to go and stop some darkness from happening. I don't quite remember, but I remember really enjoying it. I actually have the book somewhere in there. I just didn't want to look for it because I'm lazy and stuff. But yeah, at number 5, I have Harry Potter. I have not finished all the Harry Potter books. I have read the 8th book. The last book. I have read the last book, but I have not finished all of the books. I'm pretty sure I skipped a couple, and I probably should go back and read them. Don't judge me. Number 4 is a book series that I really like. I've read it when I was middle school. Again, maybe a little bit before middle school. It is the Twitches book series. Twitch is about twin witches, Alex and Cameron. They meet in the first book. Like, they've been separated at birth. They meet in the first book. And then it's about their journeys that they go on while trying to stop an evil warlock from taking over the world and killing them and stealing their powers and all these things. And yeah, and I just ordered the second book so I can reread it recently. And I'm waiting for that to come in, and I'm going to reread that series. This is a series that I'm going to try to finish, even though it's 10 books in it. I'm really going to try to finish it. Number 3 is the Russell Meadowbrook series. Geography Club, and this is the Order of the Poison Oak. This is book 1 and 2. I've actually read a series in order, which doesn't really happen very often. Yeah, words are hard today. But I have read the first 2 books. There's a 3rd book and a 4th book in this series. That I definitely want to finish. I want to finish at least after the 3rd. I might not read the 3rd one. I might skip the 3rd one and just read the 4th one and consider that finished for me. The 3rd one has the character of Mean's perspective, and I don't really want to read her perspective. But I might pick up the 3rd one and read that before I read the 4th one, because that would make sense and all. But yeah, I want to finish that quartet, and then there's a new older. I think he's around my age. Russell Meadowbrook. I think he's like college, adult kind of age, and I want to hurry up and get to that series. I love this character, and I just like that we get to read him from his high school days all the way into college and kind of after what he does. I'm really excited for that. At number 2, we have a book series that I read the first book and maybe the second or third book. I think it was the third book actually, from the library back in middle school. I read what was available. If you haven't figured that out yet, I read what was available at the time. Even if I had to skip a book in a series, I was like, okay, this is what's available right now because I didn't have money for books back then. So I read the first and third book of this back in middle school, and I loved it. It is Kitty and the Midnight Hour. This is a book about a werewolf who runs a radio talk show and also has to kick butt and sometimes save the world. And it was the best. It made me want to be in radio for a bit, but then I changed my mind once I actually tried being in radio. But yeah, it was just like the best. I loved her job. I loved her talk show. When people realized she was supernatural, and these supernatural people started calling into her talk show, and her show got more popular, and I was just like, yeah, this is gonna be an interesting book. It's a very long series though. I feel like the series has like 14 books in it. So we'll see if that actually happens, but it's definitely a series that's completed that I wish to finish at some point. We'll see how long that actually takes me to do. Number one series that I really want to finish is The Circle Opens by Tamora Pierce. If you didn't know, I recently finished the Circle of Magic series, which is the first series that features these characters. And The Circle Opens, the characters are a bit older, and they kind of spread apart from each other, and have their own books. I've read the fourth book, Shattered Glass, which is Trisha's book. I think this is the fourth book. I want to say this fourth book. Yeah, it says number 4 right there. I can read, everybody. I can read it. Yeah, I read the fourth book, Shattered Glass. Absolutely loved it. I love Trisha's character and just kind of some of her developments. And I also read Street Magic, which was Briar's book, and I love Briar's characters as well. But I really want to read Dodge's book and Sandry's book, Magic Steps, and I think it's called Cold Fire, or I don't know what the third one's called, Melting Stones, I don't know, something like that for Dodge's book, and Sandry's is Magic Steps, and because they have some interesting magic in it, Magic Steps has someone who has the power over some type of dance magic, and I'm like, that sounds really cool, this would be really interesting for me. So yeah, my favorite middle grade fantasy series, but when they get a bit older, I really want to finish that, The Circle Opens, and then read The Circle Reforged, which I've read the first book of, which is The Will of the Empress. So yeah, I'm all over the place with this Tamora Pierce and Milan series, to be honest. But I really want to catch up, and so to do that, I'd have to finish The Circle Opens. That is my list of finished series that I still need to finish and want to finish. You guys tell me what series you want to finish that are completed down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you wanna. I mean, you don't really have to. I don't care. I do. I mean, it'd be nice if you did. I'd be like, whoa, look, people subscribe to me. I'm so happy. But you don't have to do it because I told you to. I'm just gonna go now because I'm all over the place. Goodbye.